Hello. What is prompting today's video is a friend reached out today with some very strange symptoms, and turns out this has been spreading across her children's school, and it's just affected her about 2 weeks after she just started to see these symptoms in her children. And it's very unusual. This is not something we've seen before. And, I'm sleuthing. My detective mind is like, okay, something's up. And my psychic mind is like, I smell a rat automatically. There's something up. What are they casting onto the people in her area? And this is not in the US, by the way. This is in Canada. And furthermore, this immediately fits with a series of downloads I received the last few months about this next wave of what's coming. I'm seeing biological toxins that are not good for the human body being spread. I don't know how, if it's by chemtrails, by seeding things into the water source, I'm not sure. I am on this video not to just leave us with frightening news. I'm really here to bring about solution. It took me a minute to get here though, because my human needed to have her experience of disgust, shock, awe. Like, how could we humans, how could we stoop this low yet again to deceive each other, to hurt one another, to attempt to undermine others? My human, my beyond human, is really disgusted with humans when this kind of behavior occurs. So the signs and the symptoms, and I'm telling you this so that you're informed, so you know what's up, but the solution's going to be the same no matter what your symptoms. So the signs and the symptoms are scratchy, uncomfortable throat, strep throat-like symptoms, swelling in the throat, potentially vomiting, not necessarily food, but just bile, who knows, swelling in the face, swelling in the eyes. She woke up with her eyes swollen shut, this mama friend of mine, as did her children, closed with pus in the eyes. Pus in the eyes is only familiar to us in the form of pink eye, right? But this is not that. Let's see, what else? Were there body aches and pains, fevers, chills? Nothing like that I'm hearing, but swelling in the throat. Who wants that? So let's see, what else am I seeing here? Symptoms for her started about a week maybe ago, maybe longer, 10 days. Again, centering in the throat, heavy, boggy lungs, coughing up phlegm for the children, and maybe a little bit of labored breathing. So immediately, I would like to direct us to solution. Liver support to metabolize, detox, flush. Sending what we can to all of the detoxification systems of the body. Switching gears now into solution. We get to remember that part of our human technology is the ability to direct the conversion of energy. The ability to shift the frequency of energy. And as you know, matter is just the physical, more dense form of energy. It's all on the same spectrum, right? So if we focus on the energetics versus the physicality when dealing with health, wellness, illness, etc., focusing on the energetics begets a much more intelligent trickle-down effect, because your body knows exactly what to do with more energy. Whereas if we give it a drug, it's got only a certain few places, receptor sites it can go, right? So I always prefer to start operating on the energetic level, and then if I recall at the end, I will remember. If I remember, I will throw in some physical agents that can support the system. So in fact, you know what, I'll start with the physical agents, and then we'll do the energetic support, and then we'll call it quits. Okay, so immediately she shared that she was drawn to use colloidal silver. All my lights went on. Yes, colloidal silver. In fact, spraying it, aerosolizing it, and allowing it to sit on the face is beneficial. Energetically, I'm shown that colloidal silver has repellent properties, purification properties. I'm seeing that both ionically, metallically, and energetically, like spiritually, what it's doing. Things can't embed themselves in the metallic elements of the silver, and it is a kind of reflective or repellent to microbes and dissonant foreign particles. And you chemists and healers out there who are really familiar with colloidal silver can talk to us about the properties. Please put some things you know about colloidal silver into the comments. That's great. I know you can consume it, ingest it as well. For her, in terms of ingestion, I saw citrus. I saw that supporting the liver. I saw that supporting the detoxification elements. I saw it elevating in its high frequency nature. She could diffuse the oils of the citrus, lemon, orange, petitgrain. There's so many citrus essences out there that you can utilize. I also saw her consuming citrus fruits, and she said all she's been eating every day, or not all, but first thing in the morning, is oranges, which is awesome. So that beautiful. I love when the guidance of mine and the guidance of someone else matches. I saw antioxidants. There are so many, but you can just look them up. There are great antioxidant blends out there. Berry fruits have high antioxidant compounds. I'm not seeing peppers for this, like bell peppers, although their antioxidant load is high. You can literally take vitamin C, that's an antioxidant. You can take, there are some antioxidant blends. Quercetin is an antioxidant. Let's see here. Glutathione is an antioxidant as well that you can take. And that really supports indirectly DNA repair as well. I'm just tuning in here to see if there are any other supplements that are coming forward. N-acetylcysteine is coming forward, and I'm not sure why. And then there's a B vitamin that's coming forward. Maybe it's B2. Is that biotin? I don't know why that's coming up. Yeah, okay. So that's what I have right now. Also, other purifying elements are herbs. Herbs are strongly, hugely antimicrobial, anti-foreign particle, really. They're just very clarifying. We only need them in very small amounts in our food, right? They provide a lot with a little. And when you take them in high concentration, they pack a really powerful punch. So I'm seeing parsley. I don't know what form it even comes in. I know you can buy organic dried parsley flakes. You can grind them up in your coffee grinder and mix them with whatever you want. Make a tea, make a parsley tea. That won't hurt you at all. Oregano oil is another phenomenally powerful herb, and it's in oil form. You can buy that in capsules, but I'm not seeing that as particularly pertinent here. Neither am I seeing thyme oil here, but parsley is really coming forward at this moment. Ones that have more of an astringent, almost citric back end to their flavor is what I'm sensing right now. So I don't know what those are. Maybe fennel. If you have any ideas, please comment in the comments. Okay, so that's it for the physical stuff. Of course, rest, of course, water. And again, I'm really seeing the harmony of bringing in crystals, white crystals, clear crystals, maybe what's the word, programming your crystals. Support me in this cleanse. Okay, let's switch gears now to the session. Okay, the first thing I want to express as we begin this session is that we are leveraging the fact that we have powerful technology. Just your focus alone is exerting a current of energy onto a thing. It's impacting the science experiment, right? So take that and know that when we are in chaos, when our even keeled stream of focus is scattered, that's a measure that's being taken on purpose by others, outside forces, in order to fuck with us. Really, like, you can disempower a human by creating scatter chaos in the energy field, okay? And that is what so much of what we're experiencing is doing. Just commercials alone scatter us. And I don't know if they're intentional, but that's certainly the effect. So I'm just telling you, bring your focus into alignment when you can, when you want to, when you want to leverage it. It is powerful. It's like, have all your headlights face the same direction, not just one, and then the others are just all over willy-nilly, right? It's a really powerful current of energy that we emit as humans when we do this. I'm blocking my dog. What else do I want you to know? I want you to know that we have the ability to transform energy from one state, one vibrational frequency, into another. We have the ability to transmute and convert energy. And one thing that my mentor brought to my attention beautifully is this. In that ability to transform and transmute, go on, pup, go that way. In that ability, we can redirect the marching orders of particles. In this case, particles. So let's just say gases are emitted in chemtrails, and there's an intention behind it, and they're given a job to do, whether consciously imparted into the particles or not. They have a job to do. We have the ability to take that force of energy and redirect it. With our conscious awareness, we can reset and reprogram, just like we do our crystals. So imagine what happens when we all know this and we do this en masse. Powerful things happen. You've heard about group prayer having real scientifically validated results. This is similar. Prayer is just intention. It's just focus. That's all. That's all. Okay, let's bring something here. So I saw particles, foreign particles, impacting people. Let us bring our awareness to these particles. They are not at fault. They are just particles being used. Let us reprogram those particles. So visualize particles. They're just neutral. Don't see them as bad. They're just particles. They're just particles, right? We are acknowledging them neutrally, and we are vibing them up with our intention. Just do this with me. Hello, particles, we see you, we acknowledge you, and we impart our force, our intention, our directives to you at this time. For those particles that are in contact with human biology, we instruct you to operate in accordance with the most optimized function of the human digestive, detoxification, metabolic systems. We instruct you to abide by the highest operating functions of these systems, of the human biology system. In effect, we are harmonizing these particles with the body, supporting the body in doing what it is already intending to do regarding digesting, metabolizing, detoxifying, releasing, expelling these particles. For the particles that are not inside of the human system, we are spinning up your vibration. We see you. We are neutralizing your codes, turning off your directives, and installing new ones. Follow our commands. Harmonize with the original, uncorrupted blueprint of Earth Mother. Harmonize with the elements in your periphery. Harmonize with the optimized function and flow of the organisms you engage with. Activate your highest potential for dovetailing with healthy organismal function. Harmonize with the environment. Now I'm seeing a rose pink, like a rose quartz milky pink light overlaying the landscape, including the sky, with distinct frequencies for these particles, bringing in essences of unconditional love, agreeance, acceptance, appreciation. See these particles take on a crystalline glimmer. See these particles shimmer as they vibe up their frequency. Something I did for my friend's body today, I want to do here, which is command an update to the immune system. Command an update to the nervous system. Ask the body to settle in to its most optimized, harmonious states. I am providing some frequencies for that as I'm sitting here now. I'm working with the glands of the immune system and the nervous system. I'm really drawn to work in this region as both the throat and the lungs are engaged. So thymus, where immune cells are educated and informed and trained, really coming in hot right now. Bringing in rose quartz frequencies. And this piercing white light platinum ray as well. Seeing the essences of gold lining the system. There are upgrades in that gold. Beautiful. Take a nice, refreshing, resetting breath. Do it again, intending a reset to the temples, the temporal lobes of the brain. Supporting the lymphatic system, loud and clear. I'm hearing a very high-pitched, like little bells, little chimes, little miniature cymbals, activating the consciousness of these lymph nodes, supporting them in their own clarification. I do want to give you a physical lymph node awareness note here, that breast tissue, which carries a lot of waste tissue, the lymphatics flow like this, radially out from the nipple toward a channel of lymphatics here and toward the lymphatic channels that come along the collarbone. Conversely, from the throat, lymphatics go this way, and literally doing what I'm doing, which isn't pressing that hard, is actually helping to drain, activate, support lymphatic flushing here. Isn't that nice? So there you go. We're bringing it toward the heart, effectively. Okay. Some of you know what to do regarding drinking water, attending to your vegetables, cooking all of your food, making sure that your just the harshness of raw food intake is kind of minimized by cooking it, boiling it, whatever. Not introducing anything fried, not introducing a lot of dairy. Really, no dairy would be optimal because this is a phlegm-producing phenomenon. If you feel drawn to broths, great. Minerals are always supplemental for the body at these times because they allow nutrient absorption way better. They also allow water retention in a good way for better hydration. And they are the building blocks of so many things. They are the best micronutrients you can get. I love ionic trace minerals, liquid minerals. Just a few drops goes a really, really long way. Utilizing really high quality salts. I would say mineralized salts versus like your iodized crappy white salt. I would recommend either a high quality Himalayan pink salt or sea salt. And then attending to a more alkalinizing body-based diet than an acidic one. So fried foods are acidic. Certain fruits feel more acidic in the body than others. Even citrus fruits, though they are acidic, sometimes even though they're acidic, will have an alkalinizing effect in the system, and you can feel that. Just taking a little pinch of high quality aluminum-free baking soda is also something nice to do. You can put that in your water, put that in your coffee. It alkalinizes it. Okay. Greens supplements. Literally taking high quality greens, mustard greens, collard greens, salad greens, mixed greens, spinaches, wilting them down, adding a little oil and eating them with the salt. Great nutrient support. Supports detoxification and cleansing. Potassium's coming forward. Really a high vegetable intake is a high quality potassium intake, and that wants to be mentioned here. So be mindful of having adequate potassium for this. And again, coming right back to citrus. It could be as simple as orange juice. There's something really cleansing and clarifying about the citrus in this element. Okay, with love. With love.